Hi guys, I'm Adam Wilborn from WhatCulture. He's Phil Chambers from WhatCulture, and we are here with some after news, some big after news. In fact, starting off with some major speculation as to whether Cody Rhodes is on a flight to Saudi Arabia as we speak. There's been a photo doing the rounds on social media, on Reddit. Basically, it was posted to a Polish wrestling group on Facebook of a nice photo from a Polish airport of a fan with Cody Rhodes. And people were like, yeah, get that fan out of the way. What's Cody doing at a Polish airport around this time of year, specifically this week, specifically today? Could he be on his way to Saudi Arabia? This was picked up by Reddit user Yogo Waif IPL, who uploaded it to Squared Circle, where it's been now doing the rounds, of course. We've been speculating a lot as to how Cody Rhodes arrives in WWE. This could be it. Now, I will say it's all allegedly. Sidgwick actually helped us with this because you can see the neck tattoo.
Sleuthing.
And he only got the neck tattoo 2 weeks before you basically couldn't travel anymore.
Yeah, just before Revolution in February 2020.
Yes, so this does seem like maybe a more current photo, not just one from months, if not years ago, that someone's just spreading a load of bollocks about, basically. But, of course, Phil, he could just be having a little bit of a break, considering he's got some time off now.
Could just be going on holiday.
Yeah.
That could be
or he could just be visiting his favourite Polish airport.
You never know with these things. All we really know, the photo was definitely taken in the last 2 years.
Yes.
It's only really just come to light, and it's in Poland.
If it's down to me, I don't debut Cody. Or he's not debut, he's wrestled there before. I don't make him return in Saudi Arabia because I don't know how he's going to be received.
Yeah. And you'll, like that first initial pop, that first initial reaction that you get, do you want that to be in a Saudi crowd?
Plus, you know, for me, this is it's like Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
WWE pay-per-view, they know they don't get the same amount of viewership.
Yeah, it's not going to be one of the most watched pay-per-views. It might get people talking for Raw or SmackDown maybe and pop a bit of a rating, but I think losing that initial pop from like an American crowd or whatever would be a big mistake for Cody Rhodes. Maybe he's just going to hang out with the Sheik or something.
Yeah, mate, it could well be, like you say, he could well be just going to Saudi Arabia to be backstage.
Yeah, you never know. Film some stuff for them. I don't know. Who knows?
Could have just waited till he came. I don't know.
Or like you say, he could just be going on holiday.
Yeah, exactly. But it's very intriguing, this. And like I say, specifically on today of all days, this to be doing the rounds is...
Absolutely.
Oh, it's fascinating.
It's exciting. Just the day before the show, he's off into Europe. Let us know in the comments down below what you think Cody Rhodes is up to in Poland and where he might be headed. But the next story of the day, the real reason that Stone Cold Steve Austin is coming back to WWE. Now, this is coming from the Wrestling Observer and Dave Meltzer. He's basically said that Austin versus Owens is effectively confirmed for WrestleMania now. Stone Cold is coming back in Dallas.
And so why could that be?
Why? Can you guess why? Well, it's because they got loads of cash to splash around, isn't it? They've got loads and loads of money.
In the words of Andy Murray, Scrooge McDuck levels of cash laying around.
Yeah, so they're just chucking it in Austin's face and he's just like, okay.
We'll rebuild your new legs and knees and stuff.
Fine. So yeah, Austin versus Owens confirmed for WrestleMania.
Wow.
And Austin getting a bucket load of cash.
I mean, I'm not working the Elimination Chamber live stream, which the brilliant Phil Chambers and Michael Hambrick will be doing on Saturday because I'm away for a friend's birthday. I also wouldn't be working anyway. I need to lie down after this week.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Jesus! This week has felt like a month.
Still don't understand how Cody is upstaging Austin's return to the ring.
But yes, Austin versus Owens confirmed for WrestleMania.
Confirmed, yeah.
Wow.
Dallas,
and
baby.
yes, not really surprising that the thing that swung it is boatloads of cash.
Can we also confirm that we might be in attendance in Dallas? We might actually get to see Austin.
If you are going to WrestleMania, you're very lucky. So, you know, maybe not.
Maybe not.
My lips are not sealed, to be perfectly honest. But we'll wait and see. Maybe, just maybe. Right, let's move on and talk about potential new arrivals in AEW, though, because this week's Wrestling Observer newsletter does seem to suggest that Shane Strickland, the former Isaiah Swerve Scott when he was in WWE, and Jeff Hardy are basically now both expected to become All Elite at some point. No real details as to when that is going to happen, but for me, two great guests for two very different reasons for AEW.
Yeah, absolutely. Jeff Hardy seems like a bit of a no-brainer at the minute with the tag team link. You can get the Hardy Boys versus the Young Bucks. That's easily going to pop a rating, and Jeff Hardy just brings fans wherever he goes. He's got an incredible following behind him. And like you say, Isaiah Swerve Scott, Shane Strickland, a fantastic in-ring talent that never quite got to shine as much as he should have done in WWE, and he also seems like a bit of a no-brainer to appear in AEW at some point. He's going to have a really good spot there.
Baffling for me that WWE let Isaiah Swerve Scott go. Just think what you think about that whole stable of his. But I'd never seen Shane Strickland and Isaiah Swerve Scott until he was in NXT. But the moment I did see him, I was like, that's my guy right there. He's sensational. I think he's going to do fantastic stuff. He'd obviously, I think, would probably fit in a little bit better maybe in AEW for the things that he can do in ring. Jeff Hardy, I'm not going to speculate on all the stuff around him leaving WWE and stuff like that, because that's an issue for, him and WWE basically. Yeah. But regardless, the Hardys in AEW, I think the Young Bucks have been, they have been for ages now, but certainly in the last 24 hours they've been teasing a match against them. I think they shared an old image from 2017, 16 maybe.
17, because I was there. The ladder match at Ring of Honor.
It basically is a done deal, and very excited to see what they do next. I like the fact that in the past 2 days we've reported on the former Buddy Murphy, Shane Strickland and Jeff Hardy, and the day before them I said there's not going to be any more rivals in AEW after Keith Lee. They can't help themselves, can they?
Anymore after these ones. After this week, it doesn't kick in, maybe.
Again, no. Like we said when we were
You're not going to say no to Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, exactly. If they're available, you go and get them. And I think Swerve Scott can do big things. And Jeff Hardy's, he's Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, absolutely. But speaking of the Wrestling Observer, their awards did come out today.
Good. This'll be fun in the comments.
Won't it just? So let us know if you agree with any of these or not. So most of the awards are voted by the subscribers of the Wrestling Observer, not just Dave Meltzer himself. So Wrestler of the Year, do you know who won this one? It's quite a big one. Honestly.
I would take a wild stab considering who it is, what this is.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega?
It is Kenny Omega. Roman Reigns, this one is sort of not work rate. It's based on their importance to the company, to the business, their in-ring success, like a bunch of things like that. So best overall wrestler of the year kind of thing. So Kenny Omega won it. Roman Reigns came second. Kenny Omega got 629 votes. Roman Reigns got 90. So not
fairly unanimous.
Shingo Takagi came in third, with Bryan Danielson fourth and Utami Hayashishita in fifth. And then if you go for just most outstanding wrestler, so this is just in-ring best work rate, who do you reckon?
Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
No! Who knew? It was Shingo Takagi with Bryan Danielson second and Omega third. But I'm just going to run through everything else and see if you can guess.
Okay.
So Tag Team of the Year.
Ooh. Young Bucks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Best on interviews.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Yes.
Yes, is it?
Yeah.
Get in.
Promotion of the Year.
WWE.
Oh no! Of course it's AEW.
Yeah.
Best weekly show.
That is going to be NXT 2.0.
Definitely not. It was AEW Dynamite. Match of the Year.
Match of the Year. Ooh.
I'll give you a hint. It's in AEW.
Yeah, I figured that might be the case. Ooh. Is it Paige Omega?
It's not.
Is it Paige Danielson?
It's not. It's not a singles match.
Oh. Okay, what is it?
Tag team match. Young Bucks versus the Lucha Brothers at All Out.
Of course.
Women's Wrestling MVP.
Serena Deeb.
Been a clue. It's Utami Hayashishita.
Should be Serena Deeb. I love her.
It should be. She's been great. Best Pro Wrestling Box Office Draw. This is based on facts and figures, not on votes.
The Saudi shows.
It really should be, but it's CM Punk. Feud of the Year.
Feud of the Year. Oh, maybe Omega Page?
Yeah, Omega Page. Most Improved.
Most Improved, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Ty Conti. Most Overrated.
Anyone except Maxwell Jacob Friedman. CM Punk. No,
it's Evil.
Hey, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Most Underrated.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
It was Ricochet. Rookie of the Year.
Ooh.
Should be able to get this one, I think.
I probably should be able to get this one. Don't know.
Jade Cargill.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Why did I not thought that one?
You'll never get this one. Best promotion of the year.
WWE.
No. We've already done best promotion of the year. I've already read
still
that
WWE.
one.
AEW.
Best major wrestling show, sorry. There we
Best
go.
major wrestling show. WWE Day 1 specifically.
No, All Out 2021. Worst major wrestling show.
That's got to be a WWE one.
Yeah, it is a WWE one.
I'm not really surprised by a lot of these.
It's Survivor Series. Disgusting promotional tactic. The most disgusting promotional tactic of the year.
I mean, I'm spoilt for choice with WWE, really, aren't I?
I know, yeah. I don't know if they can class this as a promotional tactic, but WWE firing wrestlers during a pandemic.
Yeah, not surprised
setting
by that.
record profits.
Yep.
Worst TV show of the year. There you go.
Worst TV show, AW Rampage. That'll be fun in the comments.
WWE Raw.
It's getting better. It is getting better.
Worst promotion of the year.
WWE again?
It is WWE, of course it is. And you'll never guess these ones, but joint for Best Booker and Best Promoter.
Oh!
Drum roll, please. Who could it be?
Could it be? I mean, it should be Vince because of the Saudi shows. Look how much money they make.
I know, right?
I've stolen that joke. I can't remember who wrote that. I think it might have been Andy. But,
Right, probably.
It's obviously Tony Khan.
It's, of course, Tony Khan, yes. There you go. Wrestling Observer Wrestlers of the Year.
Good stuff. Have fun with them in the comments.
Enjoy. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let us know.
Don't forget, yes, it is not just subjective. It's not just Dave Meltzer giving it out.
This is mostly based on
But
votes.
it's people who read what Meltzer writes, so they're inclined to agree with his perspective.
Yeah.
You can have your own take on this. I don't like Dave Meltzer for not giving MJF a 5-star match so far because he's had 2.
Yes, yeah.
But it's all subjective, and you know what? If you don't like it, just don't read it. It's kind of that simple, really, isn't it?
And let us know in the comments who you would put in all of those categories. Take your pick.
I'm not going on Twitter this afternoon because that's going to be an absolute flame war, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Let us know your picks in the comments section below, though, as Phil said. Let us know your thoughts on everything we have discussed, in fact. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And subscribe to What Culture Wrestling, wherever you get your podcasts from, for daily wrestling podcasts. But this has been your After News. My thanks to Phil Chambers, who you can find on Twitter at
Phil My Chambers, and you can follow Adam at
Adam Wilborn. Follow us all at What Culture WWE. Thanks for watching. Have a great afternoon. Don't get in arguments on Twitter, and we'll see you soon.